The Eleveight WFS V6 wing is now in its 6th edition, and this year it comes with several significant changes. The wing is controlled using a sufficiently large front handle.
Both small and large hands fit in easily, and it also has torsional stiffness, allowing you to control the wing very well. New this year is the carbon control bar, and both the front and rear mounts have also been redesigned. The front section is designed as a pistol grip, and the strut has a comfortable diameter. Inflation and deflation are handled here via a sub-valve. The whole system is connected to the middle strut with a one-pump system. This strut is kept short and is completely straight. The front tube material is still made from standard Dacron. The front tube is sealed with a Kida seam, which is doubled and stitched from the inside. The canopy is made from a 4x ripstop material, and in the area of the trailing edge, it transitions into a new fabric called Teijin X6, which is a 5x ripstop material. This highly tear-resistant fabric at the trailing edge is further reinforced by 3 battens on each side. The windows are very small, but they are arranged in such a way that you can actually see a bit to leeward. Completely new is the shape of the middle strut, which has also resulted in a slightly deeper profile compared to its predecessor. The profile is supported by a short infill panel, which is wide at the front and opens up small at the back. The middle strut is attached to the sailcloth with a double zigzag seam and is doubled and glued from the inside. Potential impact or chafing points are generously reinforced with rubberized material. Overall, the new WFS V6 also has truly excellent fabric tensioning, just like its predecessor. The transition from the front tube to the sailcloth is reinforced again with a narrow strip of fabric. Thanks to its modified profile, the new WFS V6 has noticeably more lift, which helps beginners when getting up. But even getting up onto the foil happens significantly earlier overall with this wing. What sets the wing apart is the absolute calm it radiates the moment you pick it up. It has truly excellent balance with no wobbling or pitching. The tip-to-tip balance is very good. It has a very good balance between the leading edge and the trailing edge, and also provides enough feedback on the backhand. So the trailing edge also floats along nicely when you start moving. And even when in displacement mode, it remains calm overall and simply follows the commands of its rider exactly. You get the maximum performance when starting off by using a medium frequency with a slightly scooping motion.
The initial impression is immediately confirmed even when training. We have a wing that is truly 100% perfectly balanced and incredibly easy to ride without stress. Of course, this is also due to the fact that the wingspan of the Eleveight WFS V6 is relatively small.
As a result, it's really only in the rarest cases that the tips dip into the water. All of this is accompanied by a very smooth acceleration process, which leads to a good to very good top speed. The maneuver handling of the Eleveight WFS V6 is also completely free of any quirks. All maneuvers against the wind are easy and effortless, simply because of its very quick positioning and low resistance against the wind. And after the maneuver, the airflow is immediately restored here, which is incredibly pleasant. In all jibe maneuvers, the wing automatically repositions itself to the correct spot with a high rotation speed. So if you also enjoy wing tricks, this is absolutely the right choice for you. When it comes to surfing, there is probably just one tiny little drawback. There are actually wings out there that are even more stable than the WFS V6. The wingspan, which isn't that large as mentioned, it's overall more compact in its aspect ratio. This has advantages in handling and, well, in maneuverability and during rotational jumps. But in the waves, you notice that there's always a tiny bit of movement in the wing that you want to compensate for. However, thanks to the front handle, which is very well sized and also has good rigidity, it's no problem to maintain full control at all times. Compared to other all-round wings, the performance here is consistently good. The Eleveight WFS V6 delivers excellent performance when it comes to jumping. We have good to very good speed. On top of that, there's a nice lift which really gives you the feeling in the air that the wing is supporting you, and the height you can easily and effortlessly achieve is definitely enough for more complex jumps like a 360, Palau and the like. What really stands out is the control you have over the wing throughout the entire flight phase. This is simply due to, on the one hand, a wide sweet spot, and on the other hand, enough feedback through the backhand as well. With the Eleveight WFS V6, you can truly say that this new addition is more than successful. The wing is perfectly suited for everyone, from absolute beginners to highly advanced near-pro riders. It is beautifully balanced and consistently high-performing in all areas. It gets going early, but even at the high end, there is no shifting of the pressure point. In addition, the physical forces required here have not been overdone. You do get nice feedback through the backhand, but it doesn't require so much strength that very lightweight people would be excluded from the group here. The wing supports itself very nicely. You can see it right here, where the rider lets go of the wing and it simply follows along behind on the leash. That already gives you an idea of how well and how evenly this wing is aerodynamically balanced. And that's not all, because in the freestyle sector, it also meets absolutely professional standards 100%. And when it comes to workmanship, another compliment goes to the designer who managed using ultimately conventional materials, especially in the front tube area, which is quite expensive if you want to increase stiffness, there to produce a truly taut wing with his Dacron and more modern, stiffer fabrics without overstraining your wallet at €969 for 5 square meters.